Hello, my name is Brenda, and I'm one of the group exercise instructors at the Recreation Center, as well as one of the personal trainers. So I'm here today with a trainer tip, and I'd like to talk about getting into a routine. So if you feel like you've fallen out of your routine due to obstacles that we have in our lives right now, we don't need to talk about those obstacles. We all know what they are, but it's really easy to get out of a routine when life throws you havoc, and most of us work better and feel more successful when we're in a rhythm, when we're in a routine. So if you've fallen out of your routine, out of your rhythm, I'm here to talk you through it, or talk to you, I should say, about ways to get back into your groove, to get back into your rhythm, into your routine, so that you feel like you have more control over your life. So let's think about first: are we in a rhythm? Are we in a routine? Are we in a rut? Do we need to? Are we ready to change that? So think about what you did in your routine prior to the pandemic, and specifically your fitness. I want to talk about your fitness and not necessarily everyday habits that you have with the rest of your life. So think about, did you go to the gym in the morning or at noon or at night, or was it a mix? So think about that, and how many days a week did you go to the gym to work out, or work out outside? And then maybe write it down, what you did before, and then think about what you're currently doing. So whether it's number of times per week that you're working out, or if it's certain days of the week that you are working out, if you already have, again, a routine, a rhythm. And then we want to compare the two, especially if we feel like we're out of rhythm, or if we're ready to change our rhythm and shake it up. So compare what you did prior to the pandemic and the gym closing and then reopening, and if you're working out at the gym or at home, or a combination of the two, and what you were doing, I should say, and then what you're doing now. So I'll say that again because I kind of mixed it up. So what you did before and what you're currently doing. And then let's get out a clean piece of paper, and we can talk about what we want to do now. So again, if you need to shake it up, change it up, or just get into a rhythm, I've been having to change mine about every 8 weeks, sometimes sooner than that, if I feel like I need a change. Right now, adapting to the weather, not being able to ride my bike outside because I don't have a fat tire bike, and I'm a warm weather girl. I like it where it's warmer, so my bike might be away for outdoor biking right now, and I'll just be on my trainer like I was this morning. So again, that's one reason why I needed to relook at my rhythm and my routine. And if I didn't, I know it's really easy for me to get lazy, or just kind of bummed out that I'm not doing all that I want to do, or that I should do. So what we did before the pandemic and the gym closing and then reopening, now what you're currently doing, and then that clean piece of paper, what we want to do. So you can look at things at a whole month, or weekly or daily. I kind of like, what works best for me is a weekly. So Monday, write down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then think about how many times a week you want to work out, whether it's 3 times, 4, 5, or 6. I always encourage people to have at least one rest day per week. And then you can start to think about what you'd like to do, what you can do right now, in the sense of whether you want to work out completely at home and in the outdoors, or if you want to work out in the gym and outdoors. Whether you want to do videos, workout videos that Rec Center is providing, or that you can find on YouTube, wherever, videos you buy. Again, taking in-person classes. And then again, equipment that you may have at home or may not. So if you have a treadmill or a bike, dumbbells, free weights or tubing, things like that, yoga mat, a foam roller. So lots of options indoors. But if you don't have those or don't want to go out and get those, I completely understand. Then you want to think about the outside, walking, running, riding a bike if you don't mind doing it when it's a little chilly. And so like walking or running, I encourage you to think about outside the box, and you don't have to do it just around your neighborhood. Sometimes that can get old and boring. You can go to lots of parks, lots of trails that are around. I encourage you to maybe find a buddy to get on the trails with. Even if you don't walk or run at the same speed, at least you can meet there, and then you have a commitment to get started, and it makes it a little bit more fun, in my opinion, as well as it keeps us accountable if we're meeting a friend at the trail. See you at 10. So think about how many days a week you want to work out, and then let's look at our days of the week and kind of pencil them in, and then you can play with it. So you can think about mode, which is your activity, and then how many minutes you want to do. I encourage you to think about minutes and not necessarily miles, because that will change day to day based on how fast you feel like walking or running, or again, this is if you're doing the outside, and as well as, was there snow, is there not snow, is it windy, is it cold, and things like that. If it's indoor activities, you can, same things, time limit. Or I should say, time length. So duration, you want to do yoga for 30 minutes, or you want to do a Zumba class for 30 minutes or 45. So again, think about mode, what you're going to do and how long you want to do it, and then days per week. And then kind of fill your weekly planner in. And most of us, again, work better on a routine, a rhythm, in the groove. We feel like we're in control of our bodies, and all around it just makes us usually feel better if we've got some stability. So write that down, and then start tomorrow with what your plan is, or start today if you're ready. Some of us need even more than just, I'm going to do yoga on Tuesdays. They need to set a time, so you feel like you're in a schedule. So if that's you probably know it. So you can say, I'm going to do yoga on Thursdays at 10 o'clock or whatever, or 6 a.m. or as soon as I get up, I'm going to go for my walk. So you can put a time start, or as soon as I get up, or right after lunch. But again, so that you're in that rhythm, you're in a routine, you know what what's expected to do for that day, for again, staying healthy physically and mentally. And again, so if you have workout buddies or you do not, and you want one, reach out to your friends and say, hey, would you like to join me on X, Y, and Z for a walk at a park every Friday? And again, that's another way to do it. So to get into a routine, or to change a routine if you need something new, I encourage you to write it out so you have the plan in front of you, and then put it someplace you'll see it. Some people like to type it up, that's fine too, and they like to put it in their phone. But make sure you have that in your face, so that it's easily accessible. Maybe you have reminders. And then again, once you get into the routine, you'll know you're in the rhythm, you're in the groove, all that good stuff. And again, you'll probably feel good. So one of my taglines that I like to say is feel good, love your life. So we all deserve to feel good and love our life. So finding ways to do that. And if we're healthier, we typically feel better and we love our life even more. So thank you for sharing your moments with me. I hope this touched some of you, or hopefully a lot of you, in ways to think about what your rhythm is, your routine in regards to fitness, and whether you want to fine-tune it, change it completely, shake it up, or just actually get into a routine. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, brenda.com brenda.cloud@rockwellcollins.com. So again, brenda.cloud, like in the sky, at rockwellcollins.com. Feel free to shoot me an email if you have any questions. And again, hope you are going to get into your rhythm a little bit more, or change your rhythm and stay in the groove and stay fit. Thank you.